Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another Islands video. Now, just a couple of minutes ago, a brand new update that honestly I've been waiting for the last couple of days, because although I have not made a leak video, I have been kind of keeping up with every single one of the leaks that have been released. If you remember in my previous update video, I had said that it'd be extremely cool to see them actually release some type of like a brewing or herbalism update in the future, and it turns out that they have gone ahead and introduced that with today's update. So like we always do here, I'm going to pull up on the screen right now the entire patch list. Starting off with the very first thing, it is of course the potion brewing. A brand new island has been introduced, which is the desert island, and inside of this new island we're gonna have a brand new mob, which is the scorpion one. Basic bow, artifact bow, as well as the vamp bow should be available in the anvil. Red sandstone blocks with brick, slab, and stairs. 3 brand new music discs have been added, or the jukebox that they went ahead and added the previous update. Dead bushes, improved inventory tooltips, selected item title, and added French translations. So definitely one of the more beefier updates that they've released in the last couple of weeks, and I'm honestly really excited for this. Now, for starters, let's go ahead and check out the potion brewing station, which it is located right here. For this, we're gonna need 300 maple wood, 100 iron ingots or bars, whatever you want to call it, and 10 empty potion bottles. So let's go ahead and craft one of those. Now, for starters, I want to say that this model looks incredible, dude. Look at this detail, man. It just looks super cool. All right, so let's open up the menu. We have 2 potion options. We have the strength potion and a regen potion. For the strength potion, it says additional damage when using melee weapons. For this, we're gonna need 1 gold scorp claw, 1 red mushroom, and 1 empty potion bottle. Hopefully by the end of this video, we're able to go ahead and grab some gold scorp claws so that I can at least make 1 strength potion and really see how much of a difference this makes. Now for the regen potion, it says regenerate health over time, 1 star fruit, 1 red mushroom, and 1 empty potion bottle. I can make a total of 7 of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick. I also need to remember to grab some more red mushrooms since I am gonna need that for both of the potions. Now this is really cool because it regenerates health over time, so that means that if we drink 1, in theory it should last about a good 3, maybe 5 seconds, just healing us over time, rather than if we were eating food that just kind of heals us in one big lump sum. So these should definitely come in handy once we head on over to the new island, which of course leads us now to the next thing, which is the brand new bows. I'm actually surprised that we have to create our own arrows. I thought it was maybe just going to be where we went ahead and created a bow and it was just infinite amount of ammo. So surprising, and as weird as this sounds, I'm actually really excited to see that they did incorporate arrows into this. So we can actually go ahead and make a lot of arrows. I'm gonna make a bunch of these. 700 should be more than enough. Now, available right at the start here, we have 3 bows, which actually, now that I'm taking a look at it, it seems like only 2 of them can be used. So this will be the basic bow, and then this one would be the artifact, which as you can see on the right hand side, you need a hardened bow limb in order to actually create the artifact bow, which I assume is this right here. Now, the bow that I know I'm probably never gonna see, because believe it or not, I'm actually gonna go ahead and open up my inventory and show you. I've tried so hard to get that brand new spell book, well, at least the blueprint of it, because I know that I can get the spell book easily. All I would really have to do is just trade and I'd be able to get it. But the blueprint, dude, I've tried so hard. I have 6,200 just from farming of the empty potion bottles, and I have 15 green pages, 21 blue pages, and 30 red pages, but I have had absolutely no luck being able to get this blueprint. And just looking at the fact that we have to get the VAMP blueprint now is making my brain hurt, because I know that my luck is never gonna let me get it. Now hopefully throughout this video I do find a subscriber that maybe has gotten it, or hopefully, fingers crossed, we end up getting lucky and that blueprint drops. But anyways, in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and make a basic bow, because unfortunately it is the only thing we can make. In order to do the artifact bow, we need to be able to create this over here, which I can do that right now, but I don't have any of the ancient slime strings. Probably gonna take a wild guess and say that this drops from the slimes, but it could very well be from the brand new area. So now we have some regen potions, we have our arrows, and the basic bow, which, oh dude, this is sick. So it like auto locks you in this view, and you are able to kind of pull the string back in order to increase the range of your arrow. Dude, this is kind of cool. I like this. All right, let's head over to the mobs now. I'm gonna try fighting a couple of slimes and see if maybe they drop the string. If they don't, then I guess we're gonna start making our way over to the desert, which I can already see it over there. Finally, one of the brand new islands has a completely different biome. I know that that seems like such a small little detail, but I've honestly been dying to see them change the biomes. All right, so let's test this out. Let's see how this does. Am I even able to hit anything? For some reason, when you are in first person, it doesn't actually show you the trajectory of the arrow. I did go ahead and kind of just get a hit right there, but I didn't one-shot it. I did 54 damage. Oh, that time I did 50. So it's basically a 2-hit. That's not bad. It is very hard to actually land a shot though. I feel like I'm having to shoot a little bit under. Personally, I'm really enjoying this, because if you remember in my video where I talked about the spell book, the one thing that I didn't really like about it was the fact that I had to be so close. But with this, I feel like I can have a pretty good distance. As a matter of fact, I can fight from really far away. But with as many shots as I'm missing, I feel like the fact that I made 700 was definitely a good call. well. I will say this, man, it's really fun and it feels super rewarding when you actually do land the shot, but it is extremely hard to use this bow. I can't even imagine how you would use this on mobile. And we just got it right there. We got one ancient slime string. Now, I cannot confirm whether that drops from the green slimes, but I did just get it from one of the blue slimes. Honestly, I've been using it now for a few more minutes and it's really not as bad as I thought it was. Once you get the hang of it, it's actually pretty easy to land the shots. I'm taking these bad boys out like nothing now. So we need a total of 3 of these ancient strings. So I'm going to kind of farm these for a little bit here. Once I have all 3 of them, we'll head on back to my base so that way I'm able to create one of the ancient bows. All right, so before I forget, I actually went ahead and pulled out my hammer really quick so I can take a little bit more damage since I have to be up close and personal. And we're going to try out these regen potions. All right, so we actually took quite a bit of damage. So I'm going to pull out the regen potions here, drink it. Now, for some reason, this just gave me strength. It didn't give me regen. Wait, I'm so confused. I just drank a regen potion, but I have strength. What? My health didn't even go up. And I am indeed getting way more damage now. What? I'm so confused. Also, I don't know if you guys just saw that, but I got an ancient string from one of the green slimes. So I can confirm that you can get it from pretty much any slime. So I guess I'm gonna have to pull out my own food because that's not giving me health. I'd imagine that by the time that I get this video out, that'll probably be hotfixed. So you guys might not run into this issue. Let me try this potion one more time just to be sure. Yeah, it still gives me strength. I'm confused. Honestly, everything about this is confusing me. It's showing me the animation like if I'm getting healed over time, but then it's showing strength at the top. I am confusion. All right, so we've gone ahead now and gathered all 3 of the ancient slime strings that we needed. But let's go ahead and head back to my base and I'm gonna go and upgrade to the ancient bow. All right, so first off, we need to make the hardened bow limb. For this, all we need is 300 maple wood and we're good to go. So let's go over to the artifact bow, which I believe I actually called it an ancient bow a couple of minutes ago. I meant to say artifact bow. It says high quality bow made from sturdy material. All right, there we go. We made one. So let's go into our inventory and there it is. Let's go. Nice, dude. It looks cool. Damn, now I'm really curious to know what exactly the vamp bow looks like. I don't know, man. Fingers crossed that we end up getting lucky and the blueprint drops for us during the recording. That would be mind-blowing. Now, of course, the next thing on our to-do list is to head on over to the brand new desert island. Of course, we're gonna have to probably farm a little bit for that brand new key. So let's hope that we get lucky with it. Another thing, am I tripping or where do you find the red sandstone block? That's something that you also find in the new area. I've kind of checked everywhere and I haven't found it so far. Honestly, dude, I'm not even seeing that much of a difference between the starter bow and this artifact one, aside from just the aesthetic look. It's doing just about the same amount of damage. Really hoping right now that the vamp bow is not similar to this and it doesn't really do anything more. I really do hope that it at least has a huge damage difference. Anyways, we went ahead and just entered the wizard area. On the left hand side over there is where we have the brand new desert island portal. All right, so after about a good 15-20 minutes, we got our first desert key. But let's head back down there and check out this brand new area. Honestly, dude, from here it looks really cool, and I think I know where you get the red sandstone blocks now because I think I see them from here. And sure enough, dude, look at the size of this place. Holy smokes. Definitely want to be careful in this area because it looks like there's a lot of little death holes. All right, so I'm grabbing a little bit of this red sandstone so I can show you guys when we get back to my island. But you look on the bottom right hand side, this is kind of a preview of what it looks like. And if you notice all the way back there, we got the big boys. Now let's see how many times I have to attack this bad boy before he actually dies. Man, he is taking a lot of damage. What? Oh my god. So that took probably about a good 11 hits using the artifact bow. Now I'm kind of afraid of doing the the damage test because I don't actually have full health right now and I only had one key. Oh, okay. So a gold one just spawned back there or something. If you notice, these two are kind of like iron and that one back there has some type of red armor on. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it gives you food poison if you get damaged by the scorpion. What does that mean? Does that mean that I'll die if I eat? All right, I don't have the food poison anymore, so let me eat. What, dude? That's crazy. All right, so I'm starting to attack this one because I really want to see what it drops. Ruby Scorp Scale. Okay, dude, so does that mean that there's 3 different scorpions that can spawn? That's kind of crazy. I actually just got a DM from one of my subscribers that he already got the VAMP blueprint. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Oh, as you guys can see over there on the left hand side in the very far back, we just got the golden scorpion spawn. So yep, there is indeed a total of 3 new scorpions that can spawn: the ruby, the iron, and the gold one, which, oh my god, this guy's catching up to me. Get away from me, dude. I do want to go ahead and farm this for a little bit longer just so I can at least attempt to get the VAMP blueprint. So I'm going to go ahead and farm this for a little, and I will be right back. All right, so after an hour and a half of me farming for this, I've gone ahead and gathered 271 iron scorp scales, 33 gold scorp scales, 9 ruby, 4 golden scorp claws, 2 ruby scorp stingers, and the VAMP BOW Blueprint. Dude, honestly, I'm mind blown right now. I've never gotten lucky enough to actually get one of these blueprints. Vast majority of the time when I do bring you guys videos, it's because my subscribers got lucky and get it, and they're super nice enough to actually show it to me. But the fact that I actually got the blueprint myself is insane. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Obviously, learn the blueprint, head to the anvil, and let's see what we need. So for starters, dude, this looks insane. And as we can see right here, the materials that we're gonna need is obviously the artifact bow and 1 ruby scorp stinger. These are actually pretty rare to come across. I obviously went ahead and killed probably well over 300 scorpions, and I only got 2 of them, so it's definitely really rare to come across this. Now, the really interesting part about the VAMP bow is that it says attacks steal health from enemies. Now, in writing, this seems like a really cool feature, but in reality, you don't really get hit too often when you're using a bow. I don't know exactly how useful this is going to be. I went ahead and just made it right now. It's going to be really unfortunate if this doesn't do more damage on the artifact. I feel like if anything, it should have had maybe a higher attack power, because if I'm not mistaken, I think the new strength potions that you make are only valid for melee weapons. I could very well be wrong. I'm going to go back and check that out. But let's see. We got the bow right here. Let's do some damage and see. And yeah, unfortunately, it's still doing the same amount of damage as the artifact and as the regular one. That's honestly really unfortunate, man. I don't know how I feel about that one. I mean, as you can see here, I don't really ever get touched by anything when I'm using the bow, mainly because of the fact that there is no distance limiter or anything like that. I will say though, it's a really cool looking bow, but I definitely would like to see the damage buffed on this 100%. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. Another thing that I also forgot to mention is I was able to get a blue and red disc while I was in the middle of doing all that farming. If I'm not mistaken, only missing 1 more. So yeah, I was correct. The strength potions only do additional damage when using melee weapons. So it's definitely really unfortunate to see that they didn't add an increased attack power for the VAMP bow. I would definitely like to see them reconsider that, because like I said, it just doesn't make sense to put that on the bow. 99% of the time you're going to be running away and you're not going to get touched by any of the NPCs. The only time that I really see the VAMP bow kind of helping you out would be if you're in there kind of using melee and you run out of food and you aren't able to actually heal yourself, or maybe you don't have any regen potions. Then you go ahead and just whip out your VAMP bow, heal yourself up, and then put your hammer back on. But aside from that, man, I really just don't see the purpose of the special ability for the VAMP bow. Another thing that I didn't get to show you guys is in that desert island, not only are you able to mine the redstones, but you're also able to mine the dead bushes. So I'm going to place some of those down here so you can take a look at them. But this is basically what they look like, and you are able to put them in your island. Now, as for the redstone blocks, this is how they look. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan. Let me go stick them in the stone cutter to see if they turn into sandstone bricks. Yeah, sure enough they do. Red sandstone bricks right there. Well, let's place 2 of these down right here. Now that I'm definitely a fan of. That looks really good. So a lot of really cool things were definitely introduced this update. Not gonna lie, at first the bows were kind of weird to me, but they sort of grow on you the more that you use them. I still am very disappointed with the special ability that they chose for the VAMP bow. I'm gonna be really interested to read some of your comments and see how you guys feel about it. But if you guys went ahead and enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all types of different content, and turn on notifications so you do not miss any of my videos. But that's gonna go ahead and do it for today's video. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.